Hello, welcome back to another software developer profile review. My name's David. I'm a software developer with over 20 years of experience. I've also run international recruitment teams. I want to show you what recruiters see when they view your profile, why you might be getting overlooked, and how you can make improvements to stand out in tech. Without further ado, let's get on with it. This is Arnold. Arnold described himself as a full stack developer. It was JavaScript with React, and Ruby on Rails on the back end, if I remember correctly. So then when I get to the profile, it's React, great, Kotlin, okay, we've got some additional ones, and then Ruby on Rails. Am I thinking, are you moving to Kotlin? Do you want to stay in Kotlin? What about, do you still do Ruby? I'm guessing so. Profile picture, whilst nice, doesn't do anything else to tell me about what you want to do, what you're good at, all those sorts of things, so you can use that space to do more for you. We'll come back to the activity, but we will open it so we've got it for later. I've already opened up your GitHub, which I got from here. And so education, okay, Android development, web application development, full stack development, okay. So there's not much to go on. There's no about section. So all I've got is this. And it's Ruby, Kotlin and React. I've got no experience. I can't see if you've used Ruby or React here or here. It's not mentioned other than web development. So all I've really got to go in is your activity and your GitHub. So at this stage, I might not be going further, if I'm honest, but I want to for the sake of the review. So you're thrilled to announce you graduated, great, but that's valuable to you, not valuable to me as the recruiter. Top sites for career enhancement, no. So I've got, it's reposting somebody else's post. Dear recruiters, I'd like to share my certificate. So it's HTML and CSS. So I've still got no evidence about what you do at this point. So we're relying heavily now on the GitHub profile. So we get to GitHub. Let's start on the overview page as if we're arriving cold. So you've got a bachelor's in computer engineering, chess, machine learning. That's different again. Full stack developer, React and Redux and Ruby on Rails. So I think we're back to Ruby on Rails. And then I'm going to look through here. What do you use? React, Redux, Ruby on Rails. I'm also a skilled Android developer using Kotlin. Okay. Great. So let's have a look. This one's just HTML. This one, just JavaScript. There's some JavaScript. That's Kotlin. So there's no Ruby on Rails. So I can't see React and I can't see Ruby on Rails. And if I go to your repositories, what am I going to find? Don't know. I don't know. A to-do list. It's just JavaScript. You know, you're expecting I'm going to dig in and find out what they do, but a recruiter won't do that. So I want to do it like a recruiter does. JavaScript EX6. There's nothing. So is it? Well, how far do I have to go to find Ruby? Because I'm using this now, much like I would use your experience section on LinkedIn to go, when did you start using Ruby? Are you currently using Ruby? And how frequently are you using Ruby? So it doesn't look like you're currently using it because it's been a long time. So I need to find the first instance of it. Is there any instance of it? No Ruby. And that's why I'm gone. And I know this is being particularly harsh, but if there's no evidence to back up these claims, and I always say whatever you write here and in your about section, and you should have an about section, these are your claims. You're claiming I can do React, I can do Kotlin, and I can do Ruby and Rails. And I'm like, great, prove it. And currently there's nothing to prove the thing that you seem to advocate most. I saw a little mention of Kotlin, and you didn't make it clear in all those JavaScript repos which ones were React. So there just wasn't enough evidence for me to carry on. I probably wouldn't have got this far, but if I do get here, I go, okay, great. Now you're going to tell me what you do, I hope. Web developer, UI, UX designer, computer engineer, cyber analyst, mobile application developer. Do you want to do mobile? Do you want to do web? Do you want to be a designer? Do you want to do cyber stuff? I don't know. So I can download your CV, but what tech do you use? So I have to go and do work to try and find out, okay, what do you say about yourself? I'm a thing you write, okay, don't want to read this. So you got skills. So here's where you tell me. And I go HTML5, CSS3, JavaScript, Bootstrap, jQuery. So it's PHP 7 or Kotlin. You don't mention Ruby here. It's all too confusing. It's all too messed up. And then I look and see that you've actually got a whole bunch of finished projects. What did you build? How did you build them? What were the challenges? How did you overcome them? What was the tech used inside all these things? We're just not doing enough here to make me want to spend more time. I'm certainly not going to jump into an interview thinking that you're going to tell me great things about Ruby on Rails when I get there, because there's no indication that you've been using it any time recently. Does that make sense? Sorry, I don't mean to be harsh. I do wish you well. I hope you'll work with me to improve this and make a clearer, more concise profile so that recruiters can actually see your value. As always, I'm not saying you're not a great person, haven't got great skills. This is the classic thing for software developers everywhere. There's lots of value, you're just not making it obvious enough. Hope that helps. If anyone else would like a profile review, please head over to crushing.digital and click the profile review button. If you want to come along and join me in a free careers Q&A session, there's one every Friday at 3 p.m. British summertime, which is 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the US. Hope to see you there. Take it easy.